We are the Islamic Center of Johnson County. A place for excellence through service and community through faith. We started as a small core group of families committing their lives and finances to buy a house on a small plot of land. Through Allah's blessing, we have been able to transform into a flourishing community.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Allahumma salli wa sallim wa barik ala Sayyidina Muhammad. Rabbi sharli sadri wa salli amri wa hlul uqdatum min lisani yafqahu qawli. Assalamu alaikum, Ramadan Kareem. I'm Shahbaz Khan. I'm the current president of ICJC and I'm a physician by profession. I've been asked to give synopsis of the achievements of ICJC in the last year or two. Before going into details, I want to acknowledge no achievements are possible without community support. ICJC would not be where it is today without our masjid goers, our volunteers, our teachers, our youth, our donors. A community is not defined by physically living together, but community is how close we are in each other's heart. A great community has compassion, kindness, and a will to reach out to others when they are in need. And you are a great community, and it's my privilege to be part of you. Jazakallah khair. Now, in regards to achievement, one of the most critical functions of any institution is relevance and safety. COVID-19 has been and continues to be a challenge for us. We have been able to implement right measures at right time to prevent any outbreaks. We have been able to remodel our Sunday school/learning center. We added basketball court, soccer field for our youth. We have finished our main masjid floor right behind us, the quality and beauty of which speaks for itself. And we have been able to start endowment fund with a seed money of $200,000. Now going forward, we have two goals. One, to provide services and improve our facility for our attendees, and secondly, secure our future. We are aware of our parking limitations, especially on Friday prayers, and walking from parking lot to masjid, especially under the unpredictable and harsh Kansas City weather, is not easy. So we are planning to extend our parking lot and add 2 canopies at the front and back end of the masjid for shelter. In regards to securing our future, we want to have financial independence that we are going to achieve through endowment fund, which has a target figure. But most importantly, I have always heard youth is our future. Youth are our leaders. So it's time for us to empower and educate our youth for that future. Youth that is inspired by Quran and Sunnah of our Prophet Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. Going forward, we'll continue to have programs about reading, reciting Quran, but also comprehending and pondering. To accomplish that, we are going to hire a youth director. I want all of you to join us in fulfilling that vision, the vision of elevating our community, as a result, our society. Jazakallah khair. Assalamu alaikum.
Assalamu alaikum. My name is Parveen Muzaffar, and I'm a member of the ICJC Board of Trustees. I'm here today in this beautiful prayer hall of ICJC. To give you some perspective, we have come a long way. In 1998, 2 founding members of our community got together with a vision that this community needed a place to pray, and were joined by some other like-minded founding members. 6 years later, in 2004, we purchased the first building, which is now the Learning Center. With the exception of 2 of the founding members, Dr. Mirza and Salim Muzaffar, the rest of the founding members have since moved away, but we owe them our gratitude. So in 2004, even though we had purchased the building, we were not able to pray outside due to some technicality, the city did not give us possession. So that Ramadan, we prayed Taraweeh outside in the tent. It was winter and very cold, and we had to get hot air blowers to keep us warm. That was 20 years ago, but that year provides a contrast to where we are today. With the mercy and grace of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and the support of our community, we were able to build this beautiful community center. That would not have been possible without the grace of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and the support of this community. It took years of fundraising, but alhamdulillah, together we were able to do it. All of this would not have been possible without the grace and mercy of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and the support, the unwavering commitment and support of this community. So thank you from the bottom of our heart. We could not have done this without you. Jazakallah khair.
Assalamu alaikum, brothers and sisters of ICJC. I'm Dr. Muhammad Azhar Mirza, a board of trustees, and Allah has given me the privilege to be one of the founders of ICJC. It has been a very exciting, humble, and blessed journey for me. The main reason I am here to inform you that we have developed a significant, practical, safe product called Endowment Fund for ICJC. It's a charity account which is called Endowment Account, and the money in it will be invested, accumulate, and when it reached about $2 to $3 million, then the profit will be used for the projects of ICJC and also for any emergencies of ICJC. This endowment fund is licensed in Kansas, is IRS approved for nonprofit, and has an EIN number. The beauty of this product is that the principle remains intact and safe, never touch. Only the profit will be used for different projects of ICJC. It's so important that this will keep on growing and become a significant cushion, a safety net for all of us. So please open your heart, open your pockets, and donate to this fund. And this fund will keep on maintaining our functionality of this mosque.
Assalamu alaikum everyone. My name is Imran. I am a board member here at the Islamic Center of Johnson County. I have been with ICJC since 2003. It is truly a blessing to see how we've grown since we opened. Alhamdulillah, this is a dua come true due to generosity of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and hundreds of donors like you. COVID-19 pandemic brought new challenges to many non-profit organizations like ours. Our center was closed for a limited period of time, and we noticed a decrease in donation and pledges overall throughout the year. Alhamdulillah, ICJC continued to make progress by offering a variety of programs to the community while maintaining the overall operation and the maintenance of the facility. Our management is trying to accomplish many goals in the future. None of it is possible without your help. Alhamdulillah, our center is second home for hundreds of Johnson County residents, and we all need your help for the support and maintenance of this house of Allah and for the future project. So please donate generously, inshallah. Jazakallah khair.
Assalamu alaikum. I'm Javeera Khalid. I'm an ICJC board member, and I also oversee our youth program. So I'll be talking about our youth program here at ICJC. Alhamdulillah, in this last year, we have revamped and revitalized our program. It had kind of died down because of COVID pandemic, but it's been off to a great start, alhamdulillah. So my vision for our youth program is to engage, educate, and empower our youth so they can become confident Muslim Americans, productive members of society, and our future leaders. So in our youth program, we have 3 tracks: high school, middle school, and elementary school. In all of those 3 tracks, we have weekly programs, alhamdulillah. In those programs, we focus on holistic learning from Quran and Sunnah, recreational activities for team building, leadership training, and community service. This year, we've had a lot of programs in youth, but one worth mentioning is a group of our youth created a team and went to St. Louis for MIST. Now, MIST is Muslim Interscholastic Tournament, and our team won a lot of first prizes in many competitions. This was first time in history of ICJC. So we are very proud of our youth, and this is a big win for our community, alhamdulillah.
My name is Sona Patel. I think MIST really helped me connect with Muslim youth across America with the same passions as me. I really enjoyed putting my knowledge to the test. I think it's a really good opportunity for us to continue in the masjid for youth to come.
Assalamu alaikum, my name is Safa Qureshi. I got first place in business venture, and I really enjoyed doing business venture because I was able to relate business venture and Islam and just put it all into one project.
I also wanted to mention a few other programs. We have a very active women's committee, we have a thriving Sunday school, and excellent Quran school.
The Islamic Center of Johnson County Sunday School is a Islamic program that teaches core Islamic values to students ranging from kindergarten all the way to 9th grade. The school started with a handful of students and has grown to over 150 students now, alhamdulillah. It's an ever-growing program that teaches 3 core subjects. We emphasize on Quranic studies, Seerah, and Arabic studies. We have social events that we cater on a yearly basis, like pancakes in pajamas or muffins with moms, to bring in the fun element and the excitement that the students have. They look forward to these events. This also introduces a lot of families to each other that might not know and establish good, long-lasting relationships. We instill leadership qualities in youth, so when they go out in real world, they have a very strong sense of well-being and identity as Muslims. And B, I think for younger kids, it's giving them an opportunity to make long-lasting friendships that they grow with. We are very blessed that this community has donated generously so that we could have a learning center which is renovated and in excellent shape so that the students can come and enjoy the facility.
And Jazakallah khairan for your help, for your donations, but still we are looking the volunteers for the next year. If you like to work with us, please let us know. Thank you very much. Assalamu alaikum.
Assalamu alaikum everyone, my name is Manisa Etisham and I'm one of the representatives of the Women's Committee, and I'm here to talk about the importance of Women's Committee. We were formed in 2020 November, and since then we have been doing some online as well as in-person workshops. Since in 2020 we had a lot of COVID restrictions, we did mostly online programming, and we were able to bring some renowned scholars to our masjid via online platforms. These scholars include Sheikh Yasir Khadi, Sister Yasmin Mujahid, Sister Tamara Gray, and Sheikh Omar Suleiman. Thereafter, we have started in-person workshops. We have done workshops on diet and nutrition, as well as workshops on hobbies like calligraphy and cooking, cake decorating, to engage and involve the women's community. And we will continue to be organizing different activities for engaging the women at ICJC after Ramadan as well. Currently, we also have fitness classes going on for women at ICJC every Saturday, inshallah, and we are always looking for more volunteers to come help us with our activities. So if you would like to join us, please email us, and Assalamu alaikum.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله وعلى آله وأصحابه أجمعين. All praise be to Allah, and peace and blessing of Allah be upon our Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. My name is Dahi Abdul Mun'im Saeed. I'm from Egypt. I came to ICJC in 2008. Alhamdulillah, since 2008 till today, almost 14 years. I'm serving, doing my best to this great community, the community of Johnson County. Alhamdulillah, we have more than 25 students. They finish the Holy Quran memorization. Some of them still here in our community, and they are helping us during the Ramadan. Some of them are calling the adhan of Isha during the month of Ramadan every night. So for example, this Ramadan we have 30 mu'adhin. They are calling the adhan of Isha every night. 30 people or 30 students from the Quran school, they are calling the adhan. The youth program, they have tahajjud. Alhamdulillah, we have some of our Quran school leading the Qiyamul Layl in the youth program. There are some of them moved to different states. Alhamdulillah, they are leading salah in their states. Some of them teaching Quran. And one of the Quran school students, he moved to different country. Alhamdulillah, he's working as an imam there, and he's teaching Quran, he's leading the salah, he's delivering the khutbah, and he's doing great job. So Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen, 10 years ago or 15 years ago, the community was totally different. Alhamdulillah, now we have a lot of people, a lot of students from our Quran school. They can lead the salah, they can call the adhan, they can teach Quran, they can do a lot, and this is really important to us all.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. My name is Imam Dr. Abdul Hamid Al-Gizawi. I am Imam of Islamic Center of Johnson County. One of the main jobs of the Imam in the United States of America is to call people of other faiths to Islam and preserve and affirm those who are Muslims, their hearts in Islam. So we have started a new Muslim program a couple of years ago. The program based on the Quran and Sunnah, because this is the core of our religion. And also while we are teaching them Islamic values, we call them to have makarim al-akhlaq, because they're going to spread the word of Islam out among their families, among their colleagues, and those who are around them. Alhamdulillah, during this year we reached 40 new Muslims that came to Islam. Alhamdulillah, this is very good program and very solid. We have done it successfully, and we have a good community here supporting them. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala reward you, and jazakumullahu khairan.
Also, I wanted to mention our ICJC Solidarity Program. Through this program, we help the needy in our community with their utilities, rent, and other needs. I want to urge the community to donate to this masjid so we can continue to invest in our youth, we can continue to invest in our community and make our current programs better and bring on many more programs. So please get involved in the masjid, get involved in our programs, volunteer, engage, and commit to this masjid.
We really want to play soccer, but the only problem is we don't have a soccer field or a soccer ball. Please donate to the masjid now!
Assalamu alaikum wa barakatuh. My name is Rehan.
And my name is Safwan Ansari.
A few years ago, we asked this masjid for a soccer field to play on. Now, alhamdulillah, we have one because of your guys' donations.
And we can't wait to see what tonight's donations can do for the rest of the masjid in our community. Jazakallah khair. Assalamu alaikum.
Our vision is to establish the Islamic Center of Johnson County as a welcoming, vibrant, inclusive, and exemplary Islamic center that contributes to the betterment of our Muslim community and society at large. Without the help of this community, we would not have been able to expand this beautiful masjid to what it is today. With your help, we have been able to establish an endowment fund, interfaith platforms, Quran and Sunday schools, and excellent youth programs. We have come a long way since 2003, but this is only the beginning.